family. Bitch, the weirdest shit ever just happened to you, girl, y'all. Okay. I've had an extremely long day, okay? Y'all know how I've been complaining that my car has been making crazy noise, and I didn't know what it was because I have brand new tires on my car, and I don't know if y'all remember, probably a little over, matter of fact, it was over a year ago. It was probably about a year and a half ago. I did a daily vlog. Well, I don't think it was a vlog. It was just a regular video. It was titled The Worst Weekend Ever. I know a lot of you guys who probably been following me for a while, you probably have seen that video. And I was talking about how I went to Pep Boys and I wasn't expecting to spend no $400 in that weekend, and I had to spend $400 because my tire was fucked up. And I wasn't thinking because I could have used my warranty at the time. But anyway, I ended up paying them $400 to change my hub bearing. So, I didn't know where the noise was coming from. I know they had changed the passenger side rear. So I have a guy that I get to do my tires all the time. And I just told him that I wanted to check because it sounded like it was almost the exact same thing that was popping off then. So I took it to him. He raised it up in the air. He said, what side do you think it's coming from? I said, I think it's coming from the driver's side rear. He said, well, come over here. And he brought me to the, the passenger side rear. And he was turning around. He said, well, the noise is coming from this tire. I said, well, okay, that's the same tire that old Pep Boys did a little over a year ago and charged me $300. So, of course, I had to call them. But I didn't call them up, being all nasty and all that stuff. I called them up being very, very nice. I said, yes, I have a question. Y'all know how you got to talk nice because you don't want to get real nasty with them folks. They fuck around and tell you, look, bitch, you can go somewhere else with your nasty ass attitude. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be nice to folks from time to time. So I was like, I have a question. If you guys have done work for someone within the last year or two, will it show up in your system? He was like, yeah, as long as it was done here, it'll show up. I said, well, I came there a little over a year ago and you guys changed a wheel/hub bearing for me. And I said, I was wondering how long do those normally last? He was like, well, normally about 10 years. So I said, well, excuse me, but I went to, I told him the Honda dealership, but I didn't. I went to my homeboy who do my tires for me. Because, of course, I wanted him to think it was a reputable person. Even though he's a reputable person, he's a mechanic, but he ain't like at no shop. You know what I'm saying? So he said, well, if you bring it back here and it's actually that one, he said it won't be no problem for us to change it. So anyway, long story short, I was sitting over at Pep Boys for about 2 hours because it turned out that the hub bearing that they put in was defective and they ended up changing it. They didn't charge me anything. But I was sitting over there almost 2.5, almost 3 hours, okay, because they had to order the part and they had to get the part from another city, okay, girl? But I wasn't about to leave with my car. Y'all, that noise had got so annoying to the point where I was just like, bitch, I couldn't take it anymore. Y'all know I'm finna get me another car very, very soon. But I was like, I can't deal with this noise no matter. Okay, so thank God it was they fault and they fixed it and the motherfuckers ain't charged me no $400 more, okay? But I've had a long day. I said all that to say this. This is why I say the weirdest shit ever happened to me. That's probably what I'm going to end up titling this video. The weirdest shit ever happened to me. I've been seeing a lot of people talking about this ASMR stuff, okay? And, I'm one of those types of people who, I don't jump on every fad that I see. So, curiosity is, kills the cat all the time. But I watch Trisha Paytas all the time. And Trisha Paytas has a lot of videos, these ASMR videos and things like this. But I just so happened to, like I said, because I had a long day. I came home, I had a headache. And I went to this dude who calls himself the, Imperial Rift or something like that. And he has an ASMR channel. Bitch. Let me tell y'all something. Real quick. I went to one of that dude's videos. It was over an hour long video. I was just sitting there with my headphones in because they said I just wanted to see what the shit was about because they says the shit calms you down and soothes you and all that type of shit, right? Put my headphones in and I'm just laying there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck is this weird ass shit? Because the people were whispering and I'm like, what the fuck? Why is they whispering all into the camera and shit? I didn't understand what was going on. But bitch, I'm laying there with my headphones in my ear, listening to this dude just to see what the fuck was going on. Bitch, I woke up 4 hours. Bitch, it is 5:46. Just say 6 o'clock. I woke up 4 hours later. Okay, girl. That ASMR shit. Okay, like I said, the shit is... Now, when I see a lot of people who do the ones... I've seen some people do ones where they're eating food and shit. Which, you know, I guess, you know, different strokes for different folks. Whatever you enjoy, you know what I'm saying? I ain't hating on no damn body. You know what I'm saying? Whatever floats your boat. But I think that the eating one is a little weird. You know, when I see people eating and shit and they smacking on them, I just think that's a little weird. But that's just me. You know, even though I am now an ASMR fan, kind of, sort of, you know, when it comes to the whispering and the tapping shit. I don't know what the fuck that was, girl. It was weird at first when I was listening to it. But a bitch fell asleep and was asleep for 4 hours because the video he had was long. I think it was like a 2 hour, almost 2 hour video, girl. So apparently with that shit in my ear, that shit had relaxed the fuck out of me, and I slept for 4 hours. Weird as shit out, okay? If y'all just want to know anything about a little bit of ASMR, go and check out Imperial Rift. There's a lot of other people who do ASMR videos and things like that. But he does a lot of different characters and all that shit. It's weird. But just try it one night when you're stressed out and you just put your headphones in. But when you put your headphones in, you can't have all the other noise and shit in the background, like the TV and the radio and your husband talking and your kids running off. You got to be in a relaxed state in your room by yourself with your door closed. You know what I'm saying? You got a little stress going on. Pop your headphones in, cut off the lights and shit, and just lay there. Bitch, I ain't gonna lie. That shit put me to sleep. I feel weird as fuck right now. But anyway, we're going to move on off that shit. I got my car fixed. I got me some delicious ass sleep. But girl, I'm going to talk about this since I got my little antler things on. I want to talk about something that has to do with Christmas and all that type of shit. Let me fix my ear, girl. My ear gonna fall back down, but it's cool. So, there was a photo on, I think the photo started out being on Instagram. But of course, now it's on Facebook, Twitter, and every other, you know, site. Apparently this lady, I don't know, I think they said she was from Canada or something, somewhere like that. But she posted a photo on her Instagram of her tree, and she had like 300 gifts or something like that under her tree. And of course, people stole the photo from her Instagram and put this meme on it saying how, of course, something about, you know, materialistic people or something like that. Basically, just going ham and cheese on the lady because she had a bunch of presents underneath her tree. I think she said she spent $3,000 on gifts for her 3 children. And people were going ham and cheese on her. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, maybe it's just me, but I guess I'm the type of person who feels like, why is it any of your fucking business what this lady's buying for her children? Now, I can see if this lady was sucking on the government tit or some shit, and you like, oh, okay, where the fuck she get $3,000 to buy, you know, all of these gifts? I get that. I totally do, because of this, you know, the taxpayer paying all this goddamn money, you got all this money to buy, you know, criminal gifts and shit. I get that. But if you got a person who is a taxpayer who's working hard for their coin, it ain't your motherfucking business what this woman put up under her damn tree. Okay, girl? And who's to say that she probably didn't have 3 big ticket items for each one of her children, and the rest were little small, little bitty gifts. And the woman even went as far as to explain herself. She said that the reason why she gives her children so much for Christmas is because during the year they live very, you know, they live a frugal life during the year, and she always wants to you know, basically what people would consider overspending for Christmas. She said, but during the year, they're very frugal. She doesn't buy her children toys. She doesn't buy them excessive amounts of clothes. She doesn't do any of that during the year, but she makes sure that she, you know, she's quote unquote spoils her children for Christmas. And a lot of people were saying, you're taking away from the Christmas spirit. And I'm thinking to myself, how is this lady taking away from the Christmas spirit because she wants to buy her children a bunch of toys for Christmas? How is that anyone else's business? Because I'm gonna tell you about ThickChickVlogs. Bitch, I'm gonna be the same. If I pay everything, I'm gonna round up through this piece. If I decide that I want to pile fucking toys and shit up to the goddamn ceiling for my children, guess what? I'm going to do that, okay? Because ain't nobody paying insta things around up in the stews. Yes, motherfuckers rest in, okay, girl? So I just felt like that was fucked up, okay? I don't know if you guys have seen that photo, but you can probably Google it. I think it was you could type in woman is attacked for buying excessive amounts of gifts for her children. Just put that in. I'm pretty sure it'll come up on Google. I mean, people were literally going ham and cheese on this lady, saying that she's bragging and all this type of shit. And the woman said she literally posted the photo. It was an innocent photo that she just posted on her Instagram. And I'm like, because I know me personally, I love watching my, well, my niece 17 years old now, but I used to love watching my nephew, he's 10, finna be, no, is he 11? No, he's 10, about to be 11. But I used to love watching them when they were very, very small, opening their gifts. And when they got down to the last one, bitch, I got sad. Okay, it's just enjoyable seeing the smile and the look on your child's face when they're opening their gifts. Okay, I mean, I don't see why that's an issue. If it's her money, why do you care what somebody else does with their money? It's just like Floyd Mayweather. Apparently, he didn't win and spend $1 million on a watch. People pressed. Why? That's that man coin. I get it. There are a lot of people out here who are hungry, who are homeless, children who aren't able to, have the lavish gifts that some of these other people have. I totally get it. But at the same time, you can't sit there and crucify somebody because they purchase something for their children. You can't crucify anyone for that, okay? You just can't. Or you can't even crucify Floyd Mayweather for going and spending $1 million on a watch. At the end of the day, that's that man money, okay? I just can't stand when folks, I mean, you can't control what people spend their money on. You honestly and truly can't. And I think that was low-key fucked up, that people were going ham and cheese on this lady, and this lady had to defend her buying her children Christmas gifts. And like I said, I can guarantee you that this woman probably had 3 probably big ticket items underneath that tree, and the rest of them were probably little knick-knacky little things just to give her children something to open on Christmas. Because I know just to seeing the look on my children's face, bitch, I'm gonna do the same motherfucking thing. If I got it, why not? I'm not, I'm even one of those damn parents that will feel like, okay, you even got kids who, and yeah, I'm probably gonna piss some people off. You got children who going to school ain't got no pencils and paper, asking teachers and shit for pencils and paper, but they coming up in there with them new J. People was literally standing in line for hours on end to get them new Jordans for their kids for Christmas, but your children sitting there borrowing pencils and papers and shit. Girl, can you say priorities? Okay, priorities. So anyway, that's all I wanted to come. Girl, ASMR. Go and check it out, okay? I think I'm going to have another, bitch, what did you say a little bit later, y'all. Probably tomorrow, I don't know. A whole lot of other shit that I got going on through my head. Also, look out for that book club video. We're going to be doing a vote on some books that I have that I'm going to be asking you guys which one you want to start on first. Also, look out for our first talk show. I don't know if it's going to be next week or the week after, but look out for that as well. But yeah, ASMR. Google the shit, y'all. Like I said, the eating ones, don't go to the eating ones because it's a little weird. I'm just going to say that to you right now. It's a little weird, looking at the eating ASMR videos. Just saying all that, all in your face. I mean, but hey, some people love it, you know what I'm saying? But the ones where the people are just... it's going to be weird too. But do the shit if you're a little stressed out and you laying down or something, girl. Do it. Do it. And I'll see you next time. Peace.